Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Running a few minutes late, so appreciate your patience. Got a fun lineup of breaks tonight. We've got 64 tops baseball and football set breaks. Throwing in Legacy Football from 2021 box, along with Cosmic Chrome box. Plus means we get to break our pre-war mixer break up tonight. So lots of action going on here. So much so that I need to make sure I get my notebook open so I can keep notes as we go. That way I don't forget things. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Helps if I keep my camera here instead of on like the stacks of stuff beside my desk. So apologize for that. All right. Do feel free to interact in the chat. Looks like we got 10 folks there. I need to make sure the stream's coming through all right, and then we'll get rolling because we got a lot of breaks ahead of us. Let's see, my Auburn Tigers, of course, were able to knock off the in-state rivals, Samford Bulldogs, yesterday, so that was good. Yeah, Colorado looking big. I'm a little tired tonight because I stayed up and watched that double overtime into the wee hours of the morning. Sorry, Angelo, about your Cubs. All right, looking good on YouTube. Make sure Facebook's looking well. Perfect. All right, we got the Sooners represented here. Hey, Jake. Hey, Edwin. All right. Of course, I think I'm competing with second half of Sunday Night Football now, so I get we're going to have lower numbers for the next few months if I keep this on Sunday night. So we'll see. But yeah, fun lineup tonight, so it won't take too long to dig in here. However many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. So we'll randomize this list of names in just a minute. However many times your name's in the list, how many cards you're going to get. We'll paste the randomized list right next to the checklist. So whoever comes out in spot number 1, gets the NL ERA leaders. Whoever comes out in spot number 50 gets the MIC, and so on. Now, this break, as you may or may not have read, it's got 12 bonus spots in the pre-war mixer break. So those are all highlighted orange. So if you hit one of these commons, you'll get a bonus spot in that pre-war mixer. So we'll slide over and add the name right up in here. So you can see here I've already got spots designated for that pre-war mixer, as well as Legacy Box and Cosmic Chrome Box. Now, in an effort to not belabor everybody's attention if they didn't buy into the Legacy and Cosmic Box, but they want to see that pre-war mixer, we're actually going to do the random for the free spot in those before we actually open the box. So usually I do them after. Tonight we're going to do them before, just because of the length of tonight's broadcast. What's up, Steven? Good to see you in the chat. All right. But we are going to do our 2 set breaks first. So 2 set breaks, then we'll do the randoms for those free spots in the pre-war mixer from the Cosmic Chrome box as well as the Legacy box, and then we'll do that pre-war mixer followed up by the Legacy box first, then Cosmic Chrome. All right, so make sure I've got my notes here. That way I don't get out of order. All right. But I do need your help in the chat. We're only going to do kind of one at a time, at least at the beginning. So help me out with numbers in the chat between or including. Let's just do between or including 3 and 6 for the 64 baseball. Third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize that list. So between or including, what did I say, 3 and 7? 1, 2, and next number in. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Edwin. There we go. Thanks, Derek. So 3 it is. All right, so 3 randoms coming up. All right. So good luck, everybody. Also, congrats to our free spot winner in this one, Brent Walston, winning the free spot in the 64 Tops baseball set break. Get in on those free spot giveaways, burlsports.com. Burl Sports in all 3 social medias that I do, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Give away a free spot in every break I do that's 100 spots or more. Oh, the words when you didn't sleep enough. All right, so 3 randoms coming up. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. There we go. So we got Chris on top, Michael on bottom. Paste this here. Adjust the screen a scooch. All right. Now we can see what's going on. All right, card number 1, NL ERA leaders going to Gangi. 9, NL home run leaders going to Douglas Meyer. Leaders cards, you know, getting some love with Hall of Famers always, so fun to point out a couple of those. And they're retrospective of the previous year. AL home run leaders going to Joe Mordini. And 21, Yogi. Going to David Engdahl. Oh, looks like I had Hoyt out of order, so backing up to 13. Going to Glenn Schubert. Friendly foes. McCovey and Wagner. That's card number 41. Going to Kevin O'Malley. Next big hit is the Mick. Back at 4.5 here on this one. Overall, this set kind of falls in that VG to VGEX range, with a handful on the higher side. Mick didn't come with this set. I think the Mick that came with this set ended up grading a 2.5, but I had the 4.5 on hand, so I thought, well, he fits a little better. All right, so the Mick, number 50. Going to Chris Gangi. Chris, nice hit, man. We got a before and after with our free spots in that pre-war mixer break. Going to Edwin at spot number 49. And spot number 51, going to Michael Lane. What's up, Matt? All right, Ernie Banks going to Yaron. '81 All-Star Vets with Fox and Killebrew. Going to Eric Meisroy. There you go, Eric. Also, if it's your first time breaking with us, folks, we don't show all the hits, or we don't show every card, just the biggest hits, and then the full list will be posted as soon as the broadcast is over. I'll email out a link to that, and as well as post it on socials. Next free spot in that pre-war mixers going to Douglas Meyer, along with card number 85, Pete Ward. And those pre-war mixer spots, they sold at $100 a piece. I got average value at like $100 and some change. I don't know, like 37 cents or something. So pretty solid average. Obviously some lesser value cards in there with a big hit like a Cobb. Let's see, next hit here is Pete Rose. He's 125. On to Marty Wisbinski. Nice Pete there for you, Marty. Rookie Cup, first single player card. One of my favorite World Series cards here is Koufax. He's game 1, striking out 15, going to Douglas Meyer. Dodgers celebrate 140, going to Joe Mardini. Of course, retrospective previous season. World Series in 1964, taken home by St. Louis Cardinals. Willie Mays, SGC4. Really nice color on this one in particular. So Mays going to Matthew Pottle, spot 150. Another free spot in the pre-war mixer break, though, going to James Ector. It's a nice little bonus there, James. We got the Sockers at 182. Going to Steve Strauss. With Yaz and Schilling. And then another free spot in that pre-war mixer, going to Edwin. Sandy Koufax, SGC3, card number 200. Again, really nice color on this card. Going to James Ector. Nice, James. Nice to say your name twice. So bringing home a nice Koufax. Nellie Fox, he's 205. Going to Eric Meisroy. With Yaz coming in at 210. Greg Ritzer. There you go, Greg. I don't think I've seen Greg in the chat tonight. Roger Maris, 225, SGC4. Maris going to Christopher Rafe Snyder. And a free spot in that pre-war mixer going to Angelo at 222. So Angelo, not a big Hall of Famer, but hey, it's another shot at a good card. So I saw you in the chat at the beginning there. Brooksy, he's 230. He's your AL MVP. Brooksy goes to COG Sports Cards, Rusty. Frank Robinson, 260. Went to Glenn Schubert. Jim Bunnings, 265. Went to Steve Strauss. with Juan Marichal. He's 280. Going to David Doyle. Also, free spot in that pre-war mixer going to Brian Yacker with spot number 275. Robin Roberts, he's 285. Going to Steve Hathaway. With the Giants Gunners coming in next at 306. Going to Rocky Peterson. Actually, out of order there, just a hair. Backing up, Hank Aaron, 300. Going to John Storms. Really nice SGC 5 example here on the Aaron. AL Bombers, 331. Going to Ryan Mays with Maris, Cash, Mantle, K-Line. And a free spot in that pre-war mixer going to Angelo. So Angelo, racking up the free spots. See if those pay off for you here shortly. Ron Santos, 375. Of course, there are Hall of Famers that I'm not showing. Santos going to Yaron. Mostly because I just thumb through and sometimes I miss them or they're out of order or something like that. So don't hit them all. So, do go back and check the list as soon as the broadcast is over. I do hit the biggest ones, or at least try. Whitey Ford going to Jason Henson. Cepeda, 390. Going to Randall Smith. Warren Spahn, he's 400. Hey, there we go. Sharing the breaks within the family, always a fun thing. Warren Spahn going to Michael Lane. Tops in the NL. It's going to be 423 once we get there. But first, a free spot in that pre-war mixer going to James DeLong with spot number 405. So 423 going to Jason Taylor. Roberto Clemente, SGC 4, card number 440. Going to Rocky Peterson. Gaylord Perry, he's 468. Going to Joe Mordini. Don Larson at 513. So jumping up a ways here. Before we get there, free spot in the pre-war mixer going to Glenn Schubert. So the Larson going to Steve Valinsky, with Michael Lane taking a free spot in that pre-war mixer. Minnie Minoso, 538. Going to Steve Valinsky. Luis Aparicio is 540. Going to James Ector. Got the Necro rookie, along with Phil Roof. Going to Marty Wisbinski. Bob Uecker. Going to Brian Yacker. So some fun high numbers in here. Gil Hodges, the manager. Going to Eric Meisroy. Jim Cott. Before we get to Cott, we've got another free spot going to Christopher Rafe Snyder with spot number 555. Joseph Cerullo's getting the Cott. All right, and then last hit, but certainly not least, Maz, going to Daniel Kelly. Wrap it up down here with 587. All right, let's see. Where was that free spot at? There's free spot. Brent snagging a high number. Don Schwal. So maybe not the best card, but certainly not the worst since it's a high number. Brent, make sure you direct message me your shipping info, and I'll be sure to get that out to you with the rest once the rest of this break is sorted and shipped. All right. Let's see. What else was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. Just summarize really quick the, let's see, data, filter, color. Oh, not sort by color, filter by color. There we go. So there are those for us. Free spots in the pre-war mixer. Edwin, Michael, Douglas, James, Edwin, Angelo, Brian, Angelo, James, Glenn, Michael, and Christopher. All right, so we'll copy those. I'll go paste those over on this lovely spreadsheet. All right, there are 12 of them. That's a good thing. All right. That means next up we've got 64 football. So let me move some things around, get these 64 baseballs out of my way. Right, and then y'all help me while I get this sorted around here. Help me with some more numbers in the chat. Between or including, let's do the same ones again. Between or including 3 and 7. Third number in the chat. We'll randomize this 64 break. I really got to quit hitting this camera. Okay. Derek's hurting himself. All right. So Jeff put in a number for us. Need 2 more. Derek's skittish. Edwin's got us with a 6. Give me 1 more number. We'll be good to go. Seven, 7, 7. That's a little higher than I was hoping for. I'll consider it a 7. How about that, Derek? Okay, no score change in Miami, New England since the last time I looked. All right. So 7 randoms it is. Thank you all for the numbers. And congrats to Kyle Rumsey on Facebook for winning the free spot in this one. This is 64 tops football. 176 cards in the set. Right, get another random window open. We had no little bonuses or anything to go with this one, just a fun set we've never done a break on before. Trying to dig more into other sports. And it is football season after all. All right. So 7 randoms coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got Michael Lane on top, Fred Anderson on bottom. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see what we got here. Make this a little bigger. Lots of short prints in the 64 Tops football set. I didn't realize that until I was looking through the checklist. So you'll see those noted here with SPs. I didn't pull them all, but there are a bunch of them. So yeah, pulled the Hall of Famers, pulled a handful of short prints, but some fun cards. Nice looking set overall. Tom Addison here is card number 1, short print, going to Michael Lane. Make this a little smaller so I can still see the chat. Right, then we've got, you're going to have to forgive me if I mess up some of these guys' names. So we've got Nick Bonaconti. I don't know. Bonaconti. Oh, Nick. You know Nick. The Boston Patriots. Card number 3 going to Mindy Olm. Ron Burton. Card number 4, short print, going to Michael Lane. So Michael getting the first 2 short prints. Not shabby there. Jack Kemp, quarterback for the Bills. So Kemp, PSA 3. I bought this whole set raw, and overall pretty disappointed in the grades. To be honest, I thought a lot of them were not a lot nicer. Kemp I think is fair. Boy Nakati. Okay, thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. Jack Kemp, card number 30, PSA 3. Going to Matthew Connor. But overall, the set's really nice. Daryl LaMonica, number 31, going to Joe Mordini, PSA 4 on this one. Obviously, centering's an issue, but nice clean card otherwise. I really did only pick out, I don't know, 15 or so hits, so about 10, almost 10%. George Blanda is number 68. Again, PSA 4, but centering is the main issue. Nice clean card. So Blanda, you can see lots of short prints strewn through here. Blanda going to Joe Mardini. Bobby Bell, PSA 3. Card number 90. Oh, there was our free spot. So free spot number 79, Bob McLeod, going to Kyle Rumsey. Bobby Bell, number 90, going to John Storms. Rookie card here on Bell for the Chiefs. Buchanan, number 92, going to Matthew Connor. So Buck Buchanan with Lynn Dawson up next, 96. Short print, going to Brian Richmeyer. Dawson is PSA 4. There's our focus. So lots of portrait cards. Kind of all got some portraits. We got some poses throughout the set. 121 Don Maynard is next. Going to Mindy Ohm. There's Maynard for the Jets. Then Jim Otto. He's 148 PSA 4. Going to Edwin Pastrana. Lance Allworth, 155. Going to Matthew Connor. Ron Mix, 168. Chargers tackle. Going to Douglas Meyer. Tobin Rote, 171 short print. Also going to Douglas Meyer. We got Ernie Wright. He's 174. Going to Michael Lane. Wrapping up with a nice clean checklist as the last card in the break, going to Fred Anderson. And thanks for the score update, by the way. I didn't say that a while ago. All right, so that does it for that 64 Topps football. Shift this around. Brutal, Derek. Brutal. All right, now we've got to determine our free spots from our boxes that we're going to break at the end of this broadcast, because each one of them has a spot in this pre-war mixer. Because we're going to do the pre-war mixer first, but to do that, we got to know who's snagging those free spots. So what we're going to do is we're going to randomize this list and decide our order, and then we'll randomize it one more time to decide who gets which card. I mean, who gets the okay, words. All right. So we'll randomize our list. That'll determine which pack you get in the box. So whoever comes out in, spot number 1 gets our top left pack. Actually, I think it's front left in this one. But whoever comes out in spot number 16 will get the last pack, and we'll work front to back on this one, and left to right on the Cosmic. We'll work top to bottom down the columns. All right, but after we determine the pack order, who gets which pack, we'll randomize that list one more time to determine who gets that free spot. Whoever comes out in spot number 1 will get the free spot. But we won't open the boxes until the end of the broadcast. We'll go ahead and decide spot order now. So help me out with numbers in the chat again. We'll do between or including. Let's do 4 and 9 this time. Between or including 4 and 9. And second number in the chat will be for Legacy. The third number in the chat will be for Cosmic. Okay, so second number in the chat is for Legacy. Third number in the chat for Cosmic. And then we'll do separate number in a minute for the pre-war. All right, so Edwin's got us with a 5. So it means we need 2 more. Thank you, Matt and Jeff as well. So we got 4 for Legacy and 6 for Cosmic. Great. Right, so to determining spot order we go. So here is Legacy, randomizing 4 times. Paste. You can see my screen, yes. Randomize, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so here is our pack order. Copy that. Paste here. Thanks, Derek. All right. Okay, saved that. So that's our pack order for Legacy. And then we'll do one more random to decide who gets that free spot. So whoever comes out in spot number 1. All right, so Ryan Mays. So Derek's nephew getting that free spot in the pre-war mixer. All right, now we'll do the same song and dance for Cosmic. All right, and we said 6 randoms on this one. Let's paste. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so here's our pack order. And then one more random. Whoever's on top gets that free spot. Going, snagging the free spot. In this one. Yeah, he rub his head for good luck. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to delete these extra spaces just so nothing gets confused. And then we're going to hop in on this pre-war mixer. Should be good fun. $80 cards in that one, so there was no free spot. Just worked in these others as bonus spots. Spots sold $100 a piece. Every card is from 1941 or earlier. A lot of tobacco cards, a lot of Goudies is the bulk of the break. Handful of caramels. All right. Here we go. All right. So 80 names in this list. How many times your name's here, that's how many cards you're going to get. I've got these bolded that I'll show you on the broadcast. Guess I should get this up here because that's good fun. So, big hit is, of course, Cobb Jennings with Cobb stealing third, T202, double folder, or no, not double folders. What are these called? Triple folders. I don't know if we actually call them triple folders, but they're Hassan's. It's a fun card. A little oversized. SGC3 example. It's a fantastic card. Absolutely fantastic. And double Hall of Famer action to boot, which is just, always incredible. All right, now I do need y'all's help deciding how many times we're going to randomize this list. We'll do numbers in the chat again. We'll do second number since I know attention's waning and at least interaction's waning. But Second number in the chat, between or including. Let's do 4 and 9 again. Between or including 4 and 9. Second number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize this list. Derek's abstaining. Matt's got us an 8, so give me one more number and we'll be ready to roll here. 5. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. All right, 5 randoms coming your way. Good luck, everybody. All right, copied our list. New list randomizer. I didn't mean to put it in its own window. All right. Okay, good luck. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got Marty on top. With Matthew on bottom. Okay, we're gonna wrap that text just so we can not have to have super wide spreadsheet here. Okay, cool. So a lot of really fun cards here. I flagged a lot to show you. A lot, most. I think I pulled all the graded cards to show you, but even a lot of the raw ones are pretty cool. Right, E102 Anonymous Doyle. Oh, and the condition of all these cards is noted in the listing description. Also, make sure it's noted on the sorted list I post after the break's over. Larry Doyle, E102. Going to Marty Wisbinski. E102 is fairly tough, even though this one, the back's a wreck and the borders are trimmed. E92, Dockman and Sons. Sam Crawford. Going to David Mowat. This one likely trimmed. But really gorgeous color on this Dockman. Sam Crawford. Another Dockman Schmidt. Backside view. Going to James Ector. And then E95. Rulebach. Going to Chris Gungy. Let's see, we got a couple of trim T206s here. We've got Chance going to Matt Thieler, Hal Chase going to Douglas Meyer, and then I did snag these T206s that were graded to show you. So we got Yering getting the Cravath 1.5. This card's a little mesmerizing for me. I can't quite figure out why, but I just can't take my eyes off of it once I see it. Armbruster going to Joe Cerullo. So 1.5 as well, but gorgeous, gorgeous card. It's in several T206s. Some of them were like, okay, I don't know why it's 1.5. Like the Armbruster there. It's a really nice card. Like obviously corner rounding as it should have. But no real. I mean, there must be a paper wrinkle somewhere that I didn't see. Jake Beckley, PSA 2 here, going to Greg Ritzer. With McAleese, going to Matt Pottle. Lou Ritter, going to Douglas Meyer. A few other T206s that are ungraded. So we got Linux going to Matthew Piscatella. With Slagle going to Christopher Rafe Snyder. You'll recognize some of these from pickup videos that I've posted over the last couple of months. Deneen going to Joe Mordini. Stone going to Edwin Pastrana. These SC, that means sweet capital. Let's add back. So sweet cap here. With Williams going to Eric Meisroy. And Hinchman going to Fred Mastretta. I don't have my O-Box in like perfect order, so I wasn't planning on. Oh, I hit my camera again. Sorry. I'll quit doing that by the time the broadcast is over. But I did just want to show you a handful of them so you know what they kind of look like. So these are the O-Box. They're PCL cards from same time period as your T206s in general. They're T212s. But they're really beautiful cards. Some of them are really captivating. Some have really good backgrounds. But O-Box are fun. Oh, and these are, I think all of these are red because they're 3 different types of O-Box. Red is one type, and there's the Old English, and then I can't remember the other one right now. Yeah, I like the O-Box. They're pretty cool. I'm not gonna read off all the O-Box. You know, they're not the ones in here aren't big hits, but they are cool old cards nonetheless. I will scroll slow enough so that you can see. And if anybody is collecting O-Box, I do have some more. So, you know, feel free to send me a list. I can probably help fill out some. But a couple of handfuls of O-Box and E91C, Chaz Philippi for your Pittsburgh Pirates. American Caramel Company. Then Rube Marquard with the Philadelphia Caramel Company, E96. Going to Brian Resnick. New York Giants here. Handful of T205s, only pulled out the graded one to show you. Dygert, SGC3, really nice clean card. Going to John Dobe. Then big one. Right here for us. Cobb Jennings going to Justin Atwood. All right, so let's get close, and then I'll just kind of pan him over so we can see the detail on this card. So Jennings for the Tigers, or Jennings and Cobb for the Tigers, right? So you got Cobb. What you'll see sometimes, so these two side panels are, you know, you're kind of about the same size as your T206s or T205s, and they a lot of times people would trim off just the side panels. But I love the photography here with Cobb stealing third. You can see how big the base was. Like it's literally like a bag. Um, but really fun card. Little bio info on the back. Tyrus Cobb, 1911, batted .420, 248 hits. Incredible. Um, good stuff. And Jennings, manager of the Detroit Americans, one of the greatest shortstops that ever stepped on the diamond. Oh, I just love this. It just feels like early baseball. The newspaper write-up styles, solid stuff. Great hit, Justin. I mean, just absolutely incredible card. And for a guy with such an incredible name, I mean, obviously deserved. All right. I don't think I've ever had a Willard chocolates in a break before, but first time for everything. Bagby going to Glenn Schubert. So actual photograph style here, 1923 issue. Blank backs, so pretty fun card though. Not one you see every day. Then hopping into the Gaudis. Again, going to show you the graded ones, but some of the other ones are fairly nice as well. Right, so we got Pinnock up first, going to Mike Glasser, PSA 2 on the Pinnock. With Lloyd Wayner, going to Ryan Mays. So Ryan snagging a Hall of Famer there. I can't remember if Ryan bought a spot or if this is his free spot. But always nice to hit a Hall of Famer regardless. PSA 1.5 here on the Wayner. Bill Dickey, going to John Farstfelt. Dickey, number 19 and 33 Gaudi set, PSA 1.5 here as well. Bill Terry, going to Jake Gebhardt, PSA 1.5 with a mark qualifier. You see the mark there on the back. Bill Terry going to Jake. Pie Trainer, PSA 1. Going to Barton Durham. So nice little run of low-grade Hall of Famers. Gehringer is 222 in the 33 Gaudi set, 68 for our purposes, going to Mike Glasser. Paul Wayner. Now, I can never remember, so Paul and we had Lloyd earlier. They're brothers. One's Big Poison, one's Little Poison. Yeah, here we go. Paul's Big Poison. Great nicknames. We need more good nicknames in baseball today, don't we? PSA 1. And Eddie Collins. Oh, that goes to James Lee, and James also gets the Eddie Collins here. Also PSA 1. Lou Fonseca. It's a PSA 2.5. Going to Atori. Nice clean card. A little rough on the on the grade roll there, but what are you gonna do? Bottomley 1. Going to Matthew Piscatella. Bottomley with his hat just a little askew. Seems to be up to something. Canadian version here with Worldwide Gum. Al Simmons. Going to Angelo. So Worldwide Gum. This one you see here has the French text on top with English text in the middle. And then you can see printed in Canada. Worldwide Gum, Montreal. But cool card. Right. Walter Johnson going to Angelo. 4 with a mark. That actually, that's not on the card. That's just on the PSA holder. The marks here. It's so 4 with that type on it. Nice Walter Johnson. Recruit little cigars to add to your collection, Angelo. Very cool card. So nice to see you get a big hit there. If I recall, yep. Cubs sucking Angelo's soul. Hopefully a little soul revitalization here for you with the Walter Johnson. Bill Terry going to Yaron. Spot number 14. This one is Diamond Stars. It's a nice scoreboard in the background. Love the artwork on the Diamond Star set. This particular one is copyright 1934. Nice Bill Terry. Right. Jimmy Fox, 1940 play ball. 1 with a mark. There's old Jimmy. Going to Eric Meisroy. And then last card in the pre-war mixer, 41 double play. Joe Cronin, Jimmy Fox. So double Hall of Famers here. Going to Matthew Piscatella. So SGC 1.5 on this particular card. Double plays a little underappreciated in my opinion. So 75 card set, so 150 images. A couple of guys appear twice, like Ted Williams, and really fun set overall. And they aren't just abundant or anything. But double player cards don't quite seem to quite get as much love. But yeah, nice hit there, Matt. All right, so that means we're going to dig into some boxes. Anybody got a score update for me on the Pats Dolphins while I'm getting things arranged here? Right, we're doing legacy first. There's our list. And I'm going to go ahead and shift that view over since we already did our randoms. What just happened? Ooh, 24-17. That's a lot of scoring that's happened. A lot of scoring. All right. Thank you for that, Cubs fan. Right, why is... Oh, okay. You have to actually click on the streaming thing. So I've got Got 2 window captures, which is confusing me. So let's hide that one. Oh, I need my overhead camera. It's not plugged in. It's like, why is I'm missing something here? That's what I'm missing. So we'll plug that in. Solid. Okay. So make sure we got our list showing, and then we'll get rolling with our box opening. Right, we've got our 2021 Legacy Hobby Box. We've got our pack order that we randomized earlier on this broadcast. So if you want to see that, you got to go check out the live stream. But pack order's here. Right, so we do work all the way through a column, and we'll go left to right in this one. Right, so I guess show the box all the way around. Uh, 16 pack box, 8 cards per pack, 2 autographs per box. So it should be good fun. I haven't opened any of this yet. All right. So we'll work all the way across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, good. I just can't count. It's fine. So yeah, I thought these were going to be 2 columns for some reason, but they're not. As I said, haven't opened much of this. So front to back, pack 1. Sean is up first. So I can keep moving our camera here. Checklist, I believe, is like rookies and legends. Is that right? Yeah, 100 base, 60 rookies, 40 legends. So fun little divide. Steve Young, Josh Jacobs, Garoppolo, Crowder, Chase Young. Russell Wilson, flashback. And here's rookie of Patrick Jones the second and Terrence Marshall Jr. So 1 pack down. Pack 2, Jason Shepard. Reggie Bush, Legends. Brandon Cooks, Julio Jones, Sony Michel. What we got here? Jalen Darden, Mean Green. Legacy, numbered out of 100. It's maybe not the player we were looking for, but cool parallel. And we got Rodney Harrison, Timeless Talents. Greg Rousseau. And Jamie Newman. Right, Greg Ritzer, pack 3. Torrey Holt, Jalen Hurts, Dalvin Cook, TJ Watt, Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson, still with the Texans, Freiermuth, rookie, Trevor Lawrence. So those are a couple good rookies. Still college jerseys, and so on. All right, 4. Aaron Duff. Ray Lewis. Derek Carr. Raheem Mostert. Mims. McLaurin. Jarrett Patterson. Legacy. One's numbered out of 199. Kadarius Toney. Carlos Basham. 5's also Aaron. So Zach Thomas. Deshaun Watson. Tyreek Hill. Myles Gaskin. Travis Etienne, Under the Lights. No serial number on that, but nice little chrome card. Peyton Manning, Decade of Dominance. Rashad Bateman. Micah Parsons. So another couple of decent rookies there. Bateman seems to be decently recovered from his injury. So I know the Ravens are happy about that. Right, pack 6. Pete Paparizos. Brunell. Sanders. Justin Jefferson. Deontay Johnson. There's a Deshaun Watson. Little mini card. There you have it. Bob Lilly. Kyle Trask. And Kyle Pitts. So a couple of Florida guys in the same pack. That's fun. All right, and then 7. Aaron Duff. Woodson. Hopkins. White. Ayuk. We got Chuba Hubbard. Very shiny on the Under the Lights. Generations with Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, Marlin. I'm not going to attempt Marlin's last name, and then Kenneth Gainwell. All right, Aaron Duff, spot 7. We haven't seen any autos yet. Warren Sapp, Gilmore, Gibson. We got a backwards card in this one. That's usually a good sign. Drew Brees. And Terrence Marshall Jr. There's our first auto. Hey, and speaking of Dion, got Dion in this Legends Legacy, red out of 299, which matches his jersey, which is fun. And then Diami Brown, Chuba Hubbard. Right, one auto down, one to go. It's pack 8. For Ryan Mays, pack 9s for Greg Ritzer next. Right, 9. Greg Ritzer. Kurt Warner. Aaron Donald, Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Swift. We got just plain dummy card. Then we got Joe Montana, Michael Carter, Joseph Asai. Now, I think I just said it wrong, Derek, because we've got 8 here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So yeah, I just said it wrong. So 8 was Ryan with the auto of Terrence Marshall and the Dion. So that was my bad, because I do think I said it wrong. So 9 is Greg with Michael Carter, Joseph Asai. Ten, Angelo. Yeah, because 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. So Angelo is 10. Tony. Tyler. Keenan. Tyler. Helen Robinson. Double rub. Oh, generations. David Carr, Derek Carr. Fun stuff. Travis Etienne. And Ian Book. I still think Terrence Marshall's got some upside too. I snagged him in my dynasty league and still think he's got upside. I kept him again. All right, Jason Shepard, 11. Mike Ditka, Mark Andrews, Pittman, Bridgewater, Akers. We got Champ Bailey as a timeless talent with rookie of Nico Collins, Christian Barmore. I think Collins had a big day today. Well, you never know. Maybe it calls for a road trip. All right. 12, Terry McCoy. Right, Terry, let's see what you got here. We got Tiki Barber. Austin Eckler. Ezekiel Elliott. Golladay. Robert Woods. Kyle Pitts. That one's going to be numbered out of 199. It's not a bad one. With rookies of Rondale Moore and Pay. I don't know how we say his name. But the Pitt serial number card's fun. All right, so we got Aaron Duff, spot 13. All right, you got me wondering, Derek. So you've got, I assume your mom's midway point. Lance Briggs, Waller, Metcalf, Pirine, with Elijah Moore for the chrome finish there on the rookie card. A.J. Brown, flashback, Kellen Mond, and Sam Ellinger. Right, 14, Rich Anton. Joe Thomas, Lamar Jackson, David Johnson, Calvin Ridley. We had a little tiny card there of Ken Anderson. Bengals Legends. Serial numbered out of 100. It's kind of a bronze border. With Ed Reed, Justin Fields, Hawkins. I gotcha. That makes sense, Derek. The old Sooner connections. All right, 15, John Bandy. Charles Haley. I was thinking about Charles Haley the other day, trying to do that stinking immaculate grid game for football. And I'm just terrible with guys who've changed teams. But Charles Haley, I knew, had been on both the Cowboys and the 49ers. All right, Goff, Herbert, Prescott, Rieger, Stephon Diggs, Davis Mills, and Najee Harris, rookie. Put him in his sleeve so I don't have to touch him much, you know. Got that Alabama on him. I'm an Auburn fan, if you're new to the breaks. I was born this way. You can't hold it against me. All right, 16, Sean, last pack. I think we've only seen one auto so far. So we'll see if it's in the last pack, the last pack mojo. Hey, look at that. We got an Auburn guy on the back. It's always a good thing. Not an all guy anymore, of course. But all right, we got Hines Ward, Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan. There's our backwards card. Kenyon Drake, and J.C. Horn. Defensive back from South Carolina. Khalil Mack. We're down to 299. Basher and Seth Williams. All right. So that is our legacy box down, which leaves our cosmic box to go. Move a few things around here and we'll see what we got. Over far enough, not quite. All right, there we go. All right, second box of Cosmic Chrome that we're opening. We did the randomizer earlier in the broadcast to determine pack order. So we work pack 1, top left, pack 20s, bottom right. We work all the way through a column, move left to right for columns, top to bottom. All right, here's the box. All right. Good luck, everybody. All right. Pack 1. This one is Greg Ritzer. Brett Batty, rookie. Oscar Colas. I think that's our nucleus refractor there. Zach Nito, refractor, along with Vaughn Grissom, rookie. A little bit of rookie action going on there. All right, pack 2, Chris Battaglia. Max Meyer, Libator, Joey Votto, JJ Bleday. All right, pack 3, Greg Ritzer. Cavalli, Moreno, Austin Riley. That is gold, numbered out of 50. Number 26 out of 50. So very cool card. And Nolan Jones. It's a nice hit there, Greg. I'm sure Austin, I've actually not been following. I know the Braves have like 1,030,000 home run hitters. I don't know if Riley's one of them or not. Cohen Thomas, 4. Roger Brown, Buxton, Star Clusters, Altuve, Alvarez, Bregman, Corey Lee. Five, William Binder. William got 3 in a row here. With Bueller, Marsh, launched into orbit. Pujols, cool card. It's Bo Bichette. I really like this insert set. See, the last box we opened, we had, I know it was Griffey. I can't remember who the other one was. But cool set for sure. And Pujols as a Cardinal, by the way, which is fun. All right, so that's 5 down. So moving next column, we got 6, William Binder. Jose Ramirez, Tim Anderson, refractor of Jose Ramirez, Manny Machado. Funny, the Tim Anderson, Jose Ramirez sandwich there. Give you a good chuckle. 7, William Binder. Because wasn't it Jose Ramirez that decked Tim Anderson earlier this season? Edwin Diaz. Riley Green, extraterrestrial talent rookie card. Rooshman, Witt Jr., Riley Green on Star Clusters. Sean Murphy. Right, 8, Ryan Mays. Stanton, Nick, Jordan Groshans. That is like an aqua color, numbered out of 199. Willie Adames. So Groshans rookie there. The Jordan Groshans has messed up some of my eBay searches for my certain Michael Jordan cards. It's Jordan, you know. Anyways. All right. Simeon Reynolds. This is 9. Angelo Spack. Taylor Ward. Cal Riley. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting tired because I ramble a little bit. All right, pack 10. Atori. So top left of this next column. Whatever reason, these packs seem to get columns don't quite seem to be even in our last box or this one. Right, Atori's getting Jordan Alvarez, Mookie Betts, Zach Gallen, and Salvi Perez. All right, 11, David Shoop. JD Martinez, Tristan McKenzie, Jordan Walker, rookie, extraterrestrial talent. Followed up with Bregman. Right. Let me scroll this list down a little so we see the rest of it. Okay, 12, Leroy David. Dylan Cease. LeMahieu. Star Clusters with Pena, Witt Jr., and Julio. And Matt Olson, who's just crushing the ball right now. 13, Chris Battaglia. Tommy Edman. Jordan Walker, rookie. Judge. Nice little artistic card. Very cool. A little off center, but a little Van Gogh feeling, right? Like he's been launched into Starry, Starry Night or something. All right. 14, Matthew Heidel. Nola. Amaya, rookie. Tatis. Suarez. 15 is up next. Greg Ritzer. Terang, rookie. Correa. Launched into orbit. Francisco Alvarez with Manoa. All right, 16, Terry Kranz. Stephen Kwan. McClanahan. Star clusters with Rutschman and Henderson. Polanco. All right, 17, Chris Battaglia. Contreras, Bobby Witt Jr., Corey Seager, extraterrestrial talent, JT Realmuto. 18, Cohen. Kyle Tucker, George Springer, Schwarber, George Kirby. '19 is Angelo. Taglia, Yoshida, Trey Mancini, auto. Spencer Strider. Well, Angelo, at least it's a Cub, right? Like, I don't think you've been in the chat since the beginning, but could be worse. For Angelo, that is. It could be worse. 20, Marty Wasbinski. Last pack. DL Hall, Duran, Star Clusters, Trout, and Ohtani. Cool card. And Aloy. All right, folks. That does it for a long broadcast night. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Look for 56 Tops set break to go on sale on 22nd. So keep an eye out for that one. But that's all I got tonight. This is Burl.